Hey, what's up, everyone? Moses here, bringing you a final form update of this Scion Consecrated path that I made last week. So, a few updates thought was important to show because character is now level 94 and a couple of things were changed. First, I got rid of the 6-link setup of Ancestral War Chief. I just think it's pretty useless. Uh, just completely discarded it. It's, you know, let me describe it this way. When I was playing, I could say that 1% of the time these totems were active, and I'm talking about the Val Ancestral War Chief. You can stack two of them, and this was only when Syndicate was there. And even then, I felt like, why do I have to stop, and cast them? I feel it like it should be instant cast the Val Ancestral War Chief, like while you're doing other stuff like Val Righteous Fire, and then I would maybe use it. But even then, I don't think it justifies a 6-link to be good. Um, so I completely ditched it. It felt completely useless. Having to stop and cast it and summon totems, like, this is not a totem character, So 6-link Val Ancestral War Chief feels like way over the top and way unnecessary, especially since this character is insane strong and the damage is like ridiculous, and I blow up everything anyways almost instantly. It's very, very powerful. Alright, so I mean, it seems like completely useless to have another 6-link here. Why am I even doing this? Because I have a free 6 sockets, so let's put it there. Not good enough reason. So what I did instead was I went with an Orb of Storms. What do you know? Power charge on crit, pretty standard. Culling strike, increase critical strikes, and chain support. This will chain and cull enemies that have 10% or less life. Generate power charge on crit for us. You can also remove the chain and put blind for additional chance to blind enemies. Reduces their chance to hit you. Ancestral War Chief I did put as a single link because it does give me 18% more melee damage while the totem is active, and it's gonna die, but it doesn't matter because it would have died anyways if it was a 6-link. The links I was using were not adding to its survivability, and it's gonna drop eventually. So I mean, whatever. Whenever it's up, 18% more melee damage seems good. So single link serves the purpose of the Ancestral War Chief. Outside of that, completely useless, and we are using the 5-link over here. Second, and way more important change, we were an assassin, and instead of being an assassin, we are now Raider. So power charge on crit with Orb of Storms was only necessary because I unspec'd from Assassin Ascendancy that gave us a +1 critical strike chance to get power charge on crit, which was all the time. And that's it, because movement speed was kind of irrelevant for us. We're leap slamming anyways, and damage when you deal critical cannot be reflected was okay, but since this skill deals so much damage even when you don't crit, we would still get one-shotted on reflect maps. So I could not run reflect maps with this. So essentially what we were actually getting is +1 to critical strike chance. Because power charge on crit is easily sustainable for single target and for mapping with an Orb of Storms, or if you want Stormbrand, the same thing. Orb of Storms, Stormbrand. I just enjoy Orb of Storms because I feel like it doesn't take time to cast it. I could do this and then drop it and then continue attacking, and I feel like it takes me more time to cast anything else. I feel like Orb of Storms is like extremely fast to be able to cast it. I don't know. It's just how it feels like. It's just my personal experience. That's what I enjoy. But yeah, the point is that the only reason why I was using Assassin is essentially when I looked at it, the only benefit here is +1 to critical strike chance, which, while being nice and all, does not justify an entire ascendancy. Where the alternative, again, is going to be Raider that gives us attack damage, which in this case, not a spellcaster, attack damage actually applies. We get movement speed, which again is irrelevant, small chance to dodge hits, and the big deal is onslaught on full frenzy charges, and chance to gain frenzy charges when you hit a rare or unique enemy. So what happens is we are always on permanent maximum frenzy charges against bosses, so that means we always have onslaught, so that means we always have 20% increased attack and cast speed and all that kind of stuff on frenzy charges, right? Whenever they're full. So onslaught and frenzy charges to the max, capped all the time. And even if we're not hitting uniques or rares while we're mapping, we still have blood rage. So whenever we're killing, we're getting frenzies. So we're always on frenzies and we're always on onslaught for free. So Raider is just way better than Assassin, in my opinion, in this case. And after playing the character all the way to 93, I decided to change it. Now we're level 94. I played with it and it does feel a lot better. And I played some single target kills. I killed a level 83 pure Breachstone Olnitol, and it was a breeze. Very, very smooth. This character is really, really strong. So strongly recommend you guys to try it if you are into melee type things. So I mean, yeah, these are the changes. Outside of that, the gear remained the same. If you want to look at the rest of the stuff, go check out the previous video. But this is the gear. I guess I can go through really quickly through the links. We do have Herald of Ash, Hatred, Blood Rage, Immortal Call, Enfeeble, and Cast when damage taken in a 3-link over here. The main 6-link setup is, of course, Consecrated Path, LE damage with attacks, increased area effect swapped to conk effect for single targets, hypothermia because everything is always chilled, so everything is taking more cold damage, more damage with hits, so it's a big more multiplier for us since we're using Hatred and everything is always chilled. Melee physical damage, increased critical strikes, right? So this is our main 6-link setup on a lore weave. Over here you got Fortify, needs to be at level 1, Blood Magic, faster attacks, and Leap Slam. This is when it comes to that. And then some flat stacking physical damage jewels with life, as much as we can get. Flat Fizz and life. Flat Fizz to swords and life. The jewels go here are the same. Flat Fizz and life, and unnatural instincts to get us all the crit multi, the life, and all the attack speed from these small nodes. We also get cast speed, which is kind of irrelevant. We also get movement speed, which is kind of irrelevant. But mostly what we're looking for is the attack speed, the small life nodes, and the crit multi from the unnatural instincts. Over here is a Watcher's Eye, the same Watcher's Eye, plus 2 critical strike chance while affected by hatred, so we get a 1.8% to our critical strike chance. And then, since I unspec'd from Shadow, I had a few spare points. I got in and I leveled up since the last video, so I went into Brutal Blade, which gives us more attack speed and more physical damage, scaling our physical damage and then our physical, and then is getting extra as elemental, and two-handed melee circle with Executioner. We finished those. That's a pretty big, hefty chunk of extra damage for us, and we finished all of our life nodes, and we finished everything. So basically this is how the character looks like at level 94. This is the final form of the character in all of its glory. And now let's do a little display. Why can't I click it? I can. Okay, let's go. Let's do a little display of how it actually looks like. I do have a special node over here. It requires 2400 sulfite to get here, so it's kind of a long path. Extra damage is fire, extra damage is lightning, monsters cannot be stunned. Okay, double extra damage. Let's hope I don't get one-shotted randomly here, because it's going to be pretty sad if I do. Yeah, I don't know. It's also a pretty special node there, so maybe there's like a boss there? I'm not entirely sure. Maybe, I don't know. It's just, hopefully it's one of those unique fossils that are worth multiple exalts. Maybe not. We'll see. But yeah, just to show you how everything rolls with this character in its final, absolute final form, the way we played it. It's been a few days. I haven't been playing too much. If you noticed, I wasn't streaming also all that much. I had some stuff going on. But yeah, I mean, Forgotten Wealth, I guess we can click that. An augment and an armor scrap. How lovely. Oh yeah, I kind of just now changed the setup, so I need to actually remember to use my power charge on crit. Wasn't using it. But as you see, like the split second you use it, you instantly get to full power charges. Because, you know, it takes a lot of times, it crits, and you get your power charges very, very easily. And you can attach, it's a hidden wall. You can attach, so see, like right now I just get in, I smash. I don't even need any Val Ancestral. Like before, I had Val Ancestral War Chief before these guys, before coming into this room, and now it just feels like, why was I even pressing these things? I do so much damage, like even without it. I don't need it. It's just a waste of time. Just removes the fluidity, I guess, of the build. Large flare, seems good. So you just pop your Orb Storms and you get all the stuffs, all the things. I mean, you could pop the normal not Righteous Fire, not Val Righteous Fire. You could pop the normal Ancestral War Chief and just get whatever off of it, but even that, I mean, unnecessary. I deem it completely unnecessary. Against bosses, provide some boost, but I don't know. I don't really feel like it's actually doing too much. It looks like oh no, it's not the super cool fossils. It's not anything unique. It's just garbage fossils. Unfortunate, but yeah, I mean. At least you guys saw some gameplay, some of the clear. This character is extremely strong. The way that Consecrated Path works is it teleports you, right? And it's kind of hard staying in one place. It makes fights like Uber Elder extremely hard with this particular character. And the reason why I don't particularly enjoy melee characters in general, not all that much, is the reason why you don't have an Uber Elder kill on my channel with this character. But all you gotta do is basically change to a different skill that doesn't teleport you all around, makes you vulnerable to Shaper, you know, balls, beam slams, and stuff like that. And this character can destroy Uber Elder. If you enjoy melee type builds, I very much strongly recommend you, because it's very, very tanky, it's very fast, with Raider, with Juggernaut. You know, you get your frenzies, you get your accuracies, you don't need to worry about accuracy. It's a very comfortable and fun type of playstyle, and the reason why I showed it to you is because I'm not a big fan of melee. You'll most likely see me play some sort of a spell-related character. Chances that you're going to come to my channel and see me play on a melee character, on a bow character, any kind of attack skill is kind of low, to be honest. But I still want to give you guys the opportunity to check out this type of stuff, to open you guys, you know, for the option, because this build is going to be a lot of fun. Like, I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to enjoy much more than I'm enjoying this particular build, and I can't wait to move for the next build. And we're gonna see what we're gonna do about that. But for now, this is it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and the update. This character feels amazing. I strongly recommend you guys, you know, to check it out and try it out, because it's a good skill. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Feels good, man, and I'll see you guys on stream. Thanks for watching.